reduced in 2023. Speaker, health is wealth. We will continue to improve the provision of quality health services through.
Further, government has announced the reintroduction of MUVI closed this during the budget presentation. 23 student meal allowances reintroduced. CDF raised for health workers a 3,000 social cash transfer increase and a food security pack. Tax increase, revenue measures, payee exemption 25%. Tipping of employees to be submitted to increase tax from 25% to 15%. Reduce GEM income. Reduce withholding interest to zero rate and on ICT equipment, gaming, betting and lotteries zero rated on fuel. Importation of goods by the president to be subjected to Australia. Excise duty and VAT reinstated on fuel. Tax on imported taxes, fuel increase midnight. Tax on beer made from cassava to have lower tax. Fuel prices increased afternoon in Lusaka. At the District Commissioner's Office, demanding for their payment of training allowance. Spoke to MUVI TV News, claimed most of them are yet to receive 1,760 training allowances. That was due before the actual census. Of a further 60% of the total amount of the agreed around 9,000 kwacha as a payment for the exercise.
And they keep assuring us that Mwala Poke Mpia, but Mpia Katore Pokerela. Others here haven't even collected the training allowance, but others are not being paid. How come? But if we buy the two stars,
what was a quarter sana kwa same bank bambiba fola moktewa ti muleto na usha business because mulesa kuno mulanda ti mpya tutatwa mpede mtaoni shimpya abene ba employer tabali tempe mba why any female anyone
ama enumerators bambi bare kwatama clusters ya bizi then chimbi twalolela almost now a month epo awanenzi bakole mbi nabengira na munkongole because because they
are saying let's go simply start checking.
You are watching MUVI TV.
Step 1. Get used to a new place. Pay your bills in a foreign country using your home Airtel Money wallet. Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
Fidelity Stores has new items from a brand
you can trust.
Items include blenders, steam and dry pressing irons, and double deep fryers, 18-inch stand fan, stoves and kerosene stoves, hair dryers, food processors and electric kettles. All items available at all Fidelity Stores outlets. Affordable prices.
Falcon Express, Zambia's most reliable courier. Our services cut across the board with special packages for SMEs, corporate and individuals. We offer countrywide courier from as low as 40 kwacha. No need for app download at falconexpresszn.com and we will be at your doorstep. Falcon Express, professional, friendly and reliable.
Are you at home and want an easier and faster way to access and manage your Airtel account? Download the My Airtel app from your app store. Open the app, enter your phone number, click on Request OTP, enter your more. Be smart, be safe.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Welcome back. In other stories, former persecuted company workers who are operating from at Lusaka's Long Acres Mall have staged a protest demand for the company for the past 3 months without being paid, which resulted in work stoppage. They added it was agreed that they will be working for 35 kwacha per day, but to their surprise it was reduced to 25 kwacha per day. Meanwhile, the company director, only identified as Mr. Simwanza, vehemently refused to be engaged on the matter. He, however, promised to settle the outstanding arrears soon.
These are former pro-security campaign workers who were working at Long Acres Mall in Lusaka.
Tibomba from July up to date tabampere my boss twachura pano pomulete munamarondo tatwaba perembi bali ntamfyana munganda nomba tukala dienshi boss
abantu atibomba from July apa Friday next week up to lero so apa bali stana terminate nomba batu tamfya batu fumyoko twale bombera batuleta kuno kunona kwena ko batuleta basatupere FPPF if paper batupere basa tusaini shati bakatupere ndalama pa 30 ni lero so lero baletwe bati ama envelope ya ndalama yali pa table bati pa table apo balera ndati director katishinga ni ba director ramo so tatuishiwe tulefa mutupisheko boss momu ngatwafuisha ko because ngatwafisendera mu mino yesu litachawami
July so baisa tukola bombela ma 35 kwacha 50 ngwe but kusada bati baisa tutamfye nchitolo baisa tupela nomba ati mwala bombela ma 25 kwacha konse nomba kwena umuntu ngabomba ifuna tukwata ma problems twale bomba kudya ero ngaba kuchita terminate abene beka they have to do something nokukupele mpya mu maboko but abanensumailo bali fola then why balela ndati yo first assign because pakusaina shile mpya pakuforesha abaneso that means ne for benefit word pamo bali sign abafurefe batupele mpya shiso
as they are alleging as their contract with Long Acres Mall will be clocking 3 months this month, but he however agreed to look for the money and pay them by tomorrow, 1st October 2022 morning.
Okay, so what I'll do, I'll organize some money, deal with it myself, huh? Yes. I will look for some money. Let me not even push it at next week.
Then CDF has continued trickling down to the needy areas at a grassroots level. In the Kembe constituency, over 2 million kwacha has been disbursed for various empowerment projects, and the approved 2022 quarterly bursaries fees. Area Member of Parliament Princess Kasune handed over the checks to 50 students under the secondary boarding school bursaries, while 20 were under the skills and development bursaries. The legislator has also urged the constituents to partner with the local authority to foster development in the area.
To 125 cooperatives and skills clubs on Thursday received the Community Development Fund in Kembe constituency. Speaking at the handover ceremony, Kembe Member of Parliament Princess Kasune, who was also the guest of honor, reminded the recipients to use the funds prudently. She says government remains committed to uplifting the lives of rural communities, hence the increase of CDF 1.6 million to 25.7 million kwacha.
25.7 million kwacha. This is what the government meant, to improve the lives through such empowerment as grants. Ladies and gentlemen, I am aware that complaints have risen from many of you as to why Constituency Development Fund has delayed in the disbursement. Just to remind you that this good gesture is happening for the first time and it's making history of our time. That good direction to make sure that we manage the process well and make sure that the right beneficiaries are granted accordingly, as we are here to witness today. Ladies and gentlemen, the government is committed to empowering its citizens through Constituency Development Fund. Nevertheless, and to all the beneficiaries as the government, we urge you to prudently utilize the funds granted to you today for the intended purposes.
Meanwhile, beneficiaries talked by MUVI TV have expressed their gratitude towards
staffs and our staffs from the side of central government. We are working very well as a team. That's why even today, we have brought in numbers.
Various stakeholders have expressed mixed reactions over recent government's decision to reintroduction of road traffic checkpoints and patrols in port measures aimed at reducing road traffic accidents. After 11 people died in an accident on a Great East Road near the Unza Bridge last Saturday, Transport and Logistics Minister Frank Tayali said he would engage his Ministry of Home Affairs and Internal Security counterpart in order to reconsider road traffic checkpoints. And a check by MUVI TV in various parts of Lusaka.
Zambia Unza road accident that claimed 13 lives. Road safety has become a great concern among different stakeholders, devise road patrols and roadblocks in order to reduce road accidents. However, various stakeholders interview Bus and Taxi Owners Association of Zambia spokesperson Amis Daudi says the association supports all measures that will help in reducing road traffic accidents, but feels there are other measures.
Happy at all. There should be a passenger arrive concerned about and would like to support all major interventions that we can do. For instance, retriving, and they are meant to help improve road safety.
Mr. Dawood responsibly.
All that. So all you are likely to come up with another difficult to actually let's say roadblocks would make so to make it in order to produce accidents. How would they prevent that? Which we unattended road cameras where they capture the number of places.
Reporting for MUVI TV News, Celestina Mbewe, Lusaka.
We go for
One expert and bonuses for every taste. And get a huge welcome bonus, your first deposit.
And want an easier and faster way to access and manage your Airtel account? Download the My Airtel app from your app store. Open the app, enter your phone number, click on Pay Bills, Send Money, and much more. Be smart, be safe.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Welcome back. We continue with the news. Lusaka District Commissioner Rosa Zulu has vowed to deal with all public service vehicles drivers who allow their call boys to drive their buses loaded with passengers without driver licenses. In an interview with Move Great East Road at the University of Zambia, due to the alleged negligence that sanity is brought in the country.
The recent road traffic accident, which claimed about 12 lives along the Great East Road in Lusaka, has raised mixed feelings from different people after it was discovered that the person who was driving the bus was a co-driver. Among the people who have expressed sadness is the Lusaka District Commissioner, Rosa Zulu, who has vowed to deal with MUVI TV News. Ms. Zulu disclosed that she will engage with police service and other security enforcers to ensure that there is sanity in the city of Lusaka.
We cannot afford to lose people like that. These lives we are losing, those are the people who are supposed to be leading. We need sanity in this country. There's no way minibus drivers you can be taking lives of licenses. I think it is high time things should be put in Lusaka. I assure you, I think we'll be through with this. If it means differing with the minibus drivers, we are going to differ just to put things in place. I want
public to work together, especially where traffic rules are concerned.
Things should work side by side. Passengers also, boarding bus says, well, it's very clear. If you as a passenger found wanting, you are liable to pay a fine or do some community work. We should also caution the passengers using this and which we've seen them to be contravening for a long time now. I think this is lucky.
Road. However, traffic rules are enforced by state and municipal governments to combat deadly collisions. Margaret Chota, MUVI TV News in Lusaka.
Traditional leaders have been called to embrace a culture of entrepreneurship and ensure people from rural areas, especially women, are also taught to come up with income-generating ventures to facilitate in Zimba district, southern province. He is of the view financial literacy among villagers in Zambia still remain a source of concern, hence the need to step up efforts.
Zambia has for a long time been a distant topic, hence making it impossible for villagers. This based NGO Response Network has been training villagers of Zhongwe Center Hill clubs trained by Response Net are showcasing different types of businesses they have adopted in order to earn money.
Witnessing various clubs that are in this area and the clubs that have started on self-help under the facilitation of Response Network, which believes in the innate of people and the provocation of the innate of people, that they can use that potential by using locally available resources.
The government's aim is to see to it that every citizen, be it in urban or rural area, has an entrepreneurial mindset.
Government alone, ladies and gentlemen, despite all the major pronouncements made, cannot achieve such development alone. But with the engagement in enabling environment and support to ensure such programs thrive and attain both intended and
income-generating activities they involve themselves in.
atukwashanya mumikwashi purama sena yesu na kusumpura mikwashi yesu chitora abantu bobiro kutagwa baberekera antu omwe.
Julia Simfokwe is businesses.
This event has been made alive by the clubs and these clubs in which we went through to check what they are doing.
The self-help exhibition organized by Response Network attracted over 20 income-generating clubs from Zimba district. Muya Mukombuta, MUVI TV News in Zimba district, Southern Province.
A 22-year-old man of Mashang discloses he never stepped foot in class due to lack of support from his parents, adding that life has been difficult for him and his siblings. Mr. Perry further says he is seeking employment in order to help his younger siblings continue going to school to enhance their prospects at life.
Siblings, believing that one day they will have a better. Narrates how life has been difficult, acquire quality education, and have a better future.
Bafana wanga na weve balibo watandizira mtiganizireko penani boma aliyese che aliko na chifundo nchito za sowa kupunzira sinapunzirepo school.
Esther Nkoma. There is a reduction in the cost of milling price, especially when a reduction in the fuel pump price is affected. Speaking during a one-day training program for millers whose theme was manufacture need to maintain a hiked fee in the commodity when sector players are reducing. Speaking, regulators should ensure that consumers are provided with quality goods.
Among them, Zambia Bureau of Standards (ZABS), Competition and Consumer Protection Commission (CCPC) convened in Quito for a one-day training program for millers on manufacture and pre-packaging of commodities with members of the Millers Association of Zambia. It is at this meeting that many bad quantities. He was reacting to an online video that went viral of unidentified people who were weighing a bag of 25-kilogram milling meal whose weight was less than according to the scale.
As much as we are very concerned about your well-being as millers, about your well-being as manufacturers or producers,
employed on millers to consider reducing milling meal,
but the larger population of the Zambian community. Yet we still see it to escalate. We've reduced price of fuel 3 times. But you also have to do what you are.
Millers Association of Zambia President and
it speaks for itself that we need to listen to our dear consumers whom we depend on at Zambia Meteorology Agency. Call upon the government country. We know that we have a limit in the private sector to go in even more beneficial if we could work together and
the refined product